Theme song
2.0.
No, it was really nice of Tokyo and Nintendo to reach out to us after, I mean, the Olympics are uncertain. So they were like, Aaron, Gabriel, you guys like hold the Olympics for us in video game form? And I'm like, yes. Yeah, all right. Absolutely. No, my daughter asked for this game. She's been playing it. And I sort of had a story mode, and I'm interested to see what the fucking story mode is for an Olympic game.
I mean, this actually gets to
Jesus.
something that I was talking about on one of these records, where it's like, you know, it's like the cosplay thing. Like, there was that fucking, there's been a cosplay competition for, whatever that shit's called. Cyberpunk.
Right.
And, you know, the winner, or one of the fucking finalists, it's like, all right, you're like either a pro or like a semi-pro guy that does film effects.
Right.
You know, at a certain point, you're dealing with people of such a level of skill that it stops being impressive.
Exactly.
You know, it's like, of course, you can make it look like real skin. You have
you're
like
the
a
top
skin,
of your field. You
have a fucking skin bank.
Because
you know, like, don't get me wrong, it is staggeringly impressive watching a 5-foot tangle of muscle and suppressed puberty do like 8 moonsaults and land perfectly. Like, it is fucking impressive. But it is more impressive watching a fat cunt manage just a single backflip. Like, oh, that's nice. And see, that's, you know, where I'm at with the Olympics is it's like, all right, there's the Olympics.
Donkey Kong just fucking kicked Yoshi in the face.
That's what I've been wanting to say. Like, this is what I want from the Olympics. I want an Olympics with nothing but body positive people and furries. There's no punching in Olympic Taekwondo. You're not allowed to do it. Which is what makes it dumb.
Really?
Yeah, Olympic Taekwondo is why Taekwondo has a bad name, and it's really frustrating. Because Taekwondo's got very, very, very good kicks and an excellent kicking system. It even has hands. But when you degenerate a martial art to fit an Olympic rule set, you wind up with what my old master used to call monkey dancing, where their arms are by their sides and they're just flailing about like noodles to score points. And it is fucking hideous and fucking depressing. Okay.
I honestly don't know where we're going to go with this. I don't know how it's going to handle this story, but I'm excited. I'm assuming that's the mascot of the Olympic Games?
Yeah, no, there's 2 of them.
Is one Mario?
No, although Mario was going to feature prominently. That's the thing that bums me out is I do not give a hot fuck about the Olympics. Really at all. I mean, I enjoy the wrestling. That's about it. But like, I really did want to see the Japanese opening fucking ceremony.
That's a letter. Yeah.
Like, that would have been weird.
It would have been great.
Yeah. And sadly, we were deprived of like the one good thing the Olympics will have done in like decades.
Tokyo 64. Okay.
Sending me mystery. That's a shitty looking console. And for starters, it's like I don't even have a full D-pad. I can't even mod that really. I mean, it depends on whether or not I can plug the fucking screen into something. Fuck, I tell you, trying to mod stuff teaches you about like shit. Yeah. Brains, brawn. This team has it all.
Look, I'm excited to see Eggman do some fucking act. Like anything that involves running.
I mean, he's got like an Usain Bolt stride.
Yeah.
Which probably makes him unfucking beatable. Although, like, because of his body shape, he takes 15 minutes to slow down. So, he's, you know.
Nah, don't touch my porno box.
Wearing his knees out. I keep having to remind myself this is a game about the Olympics.
Yeah, I know, right?
If I, like, this is weird because, like, you know, if I wanted to have a video game, if I wanted to experience fighting over a video game console, I could talk to my brother. Like, that's, you know, it's such a weird thing. Like, why is this in the Olympics? I don't want video games to be at the Olympics. You're getting sucked into a video game at the fucking Olympics. This is such an unnecessary plot device.
Luigi, you killed everyone. Good work, mate.
Nobody wants Luigi. How does Mario get sucked into a video game? That's upsetting me.
69 played story for, wait, what? Oh, that's a cool loading screen. Eggman.
I mean, all right, I guess we're doing all the retro shit, but still.
That was the first chapter?
Is there a sport gonna happen?
Usually chapters have things where I do things. Not watch a cutscene.
No, like, one thing I've noticed is, like, Japanese games particularly will fucking just call whatever the fuck a chapter. Like,
press start. Chapter
yeah,
1.
Chapter over.
Oh.
I mean,
That's cool.
You know, all right. Where's Alex Kidd? Fuck you, Sonic.
These little feet.
His name's Robotnik, you bunghole. And while you're here, we're calling you King Koopa. I'll show ye. Very much yes way.
Where is this, like...
I like that the only one happy about this is Robotnik. He's like, fuck yeah. He's just sitting there talking about, like, you know, how none of the scanline, you know, filters on any of the emulators are good enough. You know, you've got to get, like, a proper old CRT.
Yeah.
It's like, just, man, you know, it's not the same. I don't care about run ahead, there's lag. It's not the same.
Like, I'm just imagining Mario opening his pants, looking at his 8-bit dick and going, ah. And then Sonic's just flopping his 16-bitter over there.
Yeah, I mean, they could have used Master System Sonic, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, yes, more people are familiar with...
Well, the problem is Master System Sonic, because Sonic was a Mega Drive game. Master System Sonic was after the fact.
Yeah.
It was a port, basically.
It's like, look,
Yeah,
it's
that's the
Sonic.
thing, yeah, it's like 8-bit Sega was Alex Kidd. And Alex Kidd in Shinobi World, where he actually fought a character called Mario. But they got rid of that in the Western release. Just bullshit. No, it can't be. Again, this is about sports.
Yeah, when are we getting to the sports?
I don't know. I don't think we are. This is just called Mario and Sonic the Olympic Games, and it's a giant dating visual novel with a retro feel. Oh, we're in 1964. That's nice. Have all the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games been like this?
I have no fucking earthly clue. This is the first one I've ever played.
Yeah, because why? You know?
I assume
know,
they're
maybe-
good, like, party games.
Yeah, that's what I figured they'd be, but just themed around the Olympics.
Yeah.
And holy fucking shit, that sounds boring. Then there's this. And I find it perplexing. I don't feel like the other ones have been like this. Unless this is just one of those things where, like, you know, nobody pays attention, so the developers are allowed to have fun.
Probably.
Why would Eggman compete in the Olympics? Yeah. Again, just fat constant furries at the Olympics. That'd be... And you have to be in the fursuit. You're not allowed to ever take it off. That's the lifestyle.
Oh,
you
shit.
chose it.
Okay. They're teaching me things.
I'd say it'd be the first one, yeah. Because, I mean, the only other fucking option would have been China, and nobody would have... You know, you're not going to be hosting a fucking Olympics in China prior to the fucking, you know, late 80s at least. Pretty sure in fucking 64. I think Mao would have stood there marching around starving people with deranged Russian agri-science.
Hey,
Emblem is a picture that's also a symbol. Okay.
which were the first
Which
to have one?
Which
one?
Which were the
Games?
first Olympic Games to get a new
Symbol.
symbol? Okay. Fucking... Oh, dude, that reminds me... I don't know.
8th.
Oh, okay. Like the 8th modern Olympics or like fucking the 8th Hercules Olympics?
Who fucking knows?
Kind of curious now. That question was written like the fucking Space Force goddamn tweet, which I can't stop thinking about. Now, did you read that?
Yeah.
I mean, did you attempt to process that with your
It's a
language
lot.
sections?
It's a lot.
It reminds me of like, there's language savants who can just learn a language.
I got to defeat
in,
Dr.
like,
Eggman the 100-meter.
You know, a couple of minutes.
As the event begins, hold A to charge power up, release A at start, start running. Say repeatedly to go faster. Faster you press the button, the faster you run. Simple.
Okay. All right.
Cool. Put all their things in the stadium.
And they're off. Sonic's in the lead. Sonic keeping the lead.
They really should have released that pad, you know, that you stomped on. Is that, remember that old NES controller that was a pad you put on the ground and you could
Yeah.
step on it? Yeah. Ah, this. But yeah, so like, you know, they're savants, so they're not right. Like basically, if your brain can learn Finnish in like 2 days, you've jettisoned other important things
Yeah.
for that capability. That's just, it's just what happens.
You've
It's
got
why
finite
savants, yeah, so it's
space.
why savants can do that. So they'll be able to speak the language, but they still sound weird. Like they sound a bit weird in every language because they'll choose words that are technically correct but still miss elements of context. And so the actual United States Space Force posted this tweet in this English. Can you imagine your loved ones coming down from the attic with your medals, achievements, and honors and asking them about the time you shaped the strategic environment? How would you even begin to explain that? By being part of the shaping. Now,
Oh, they got Omo Chow in here.
that is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Join us in the shaping, Aaron.
The shaping.
Won't you join us?
Shaping will
I know.
define you.
Like, it's a beautiful level of wrong for me because none of it's technically incorrect. It's like, you're not going to sit there and go, oh, okay, yeah, you got to circle a word and, you know, be by being part of the pineapple or something, you know, by being shaping of the part. Like you go, okay, you fucked up grammatically there or you've, you know, that's the wrong word or that doesn't mean that. It's just,
Hello there.
aside from the accuracy of it, every bit of it's just bizarrely wrong in such a perfectly alien fashion.
It sounds like, so I've been
Shaped the strategic environment.
keeping up with the current Venom line in Marvel Comics, and Eddie Brock calls his symbiote his other.
Fair enough.
And I love that. And I just want to start calling my girlfriend my other. But I don't think she'll take to that very well somehow.
Just start out with the other half and then shorten it.
My other.
Hey.
Yeah.
My other would not like me buying these. Okay. Buttons only. I'm not waving shit.
I mean, it beats one of my pet names for an old girlfriend of just emotional burden.
Oh, now we do the event in the real one.
This just looks like it's going to be not as fun.
Oh, wait, what? Don't fucking change the game and not tell me. Okay, that sucked. That slowed me down.
I think you have to hit it when you're on the dash marker.
Right. That probably makes sense.
Join us in the shaping. Like, for starters, like, setting this imaginary scene as though your loved ones are coming down from your attic with, like...
My medals. That means I'm dead.
Like,
imagine you're dead.
Or just, you know, wishing I was dead, sitting in a couch kept alive by the
And they're
space
robbing
machines.
you of your valuables.
Yeah.
They're taking your medals to cashies.
I mean, again, shape the strategic environment.
Hey.
Of space.
Yeah, like,
Duh.
I know. Like, considering the bald-faced fucking lies that the American Defense Force will tell uneducated, you know, hill folk and urban youth to get them to, you know, commit their poor lives to suffer for a billionaire blood machine that is the US state, you think they would have just lied better? Like, there are so many good lies you could come up with for Space Force. Like, see fucking space.
I'm gonna say a banana?
Yeah, what the fuck?
What question is that? How is that trivia? A pair of scissors! I'm upset.
Imagine me hosting like a pub quiz and just me going, okay, question A, how would you describe my hair?
Poofy?
That-
Wrong.
Incorrect.
Yeah, like, how is... How's anyone supposed to know? Swooshes.
A pair of swooshes. It was like, what?
I'm upset. My day is ruined. Fuck off on Mo Chow.
This is like when a drunk manages to do a perfect yoga pose. Like, it's an interesting game in no intended way.
26.
Good quote, good guess.
Fuck.
Oh, hosted multiple times. Okay.
Okay.
Completely
I read
skipped
that wrong.
that. I thought it was like in total.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. I'm gonna say,
I don't know. 5?
yeah, that's what I was thinking. At least 5 miles.
Oh, okay.
Meters. Wait, how much is a mile?
I don't. Drawing Sonic's butthole. Okay.
Wait. What?
Shopping's not a hobby.
Is
That
fortune
isn't a fucking
telling
hobby.
told literally anywhere in the games or anything? I'm
I don't know.
confused
I
as
wouldn't
fuck.
count that as a hobby either.
Probably Archie comics. The Archieverse.
Amy's hobbies include being part of the shaping.
Oh, this looks cool.
The shaping.
There's
Join
like
us in the shaping.
there's a lot more game
That's
to
getting
this.
a fucking hand job at a swingers party in the Logan's Run universe. That's what that is.
Fucking, I love that
Fuck
movie.
yeah, let's do some fucking wrestling.
Who played Logan in that?
The guy who played Basil Expedition in fucking
Yeah.
I can't remember his name though.
Ah, fuck, that's really gonna piss me off now. I used to remember his name. Oh, ping pong? I play ping pong. Oh, I'm looking for Tails, right?
Oh, we have to talk to Tails.
Oh, of course, I have to find Tails.
Michael York.
That's it. I love that. I reckon Michael York could have played James Bond.
Yeah.
I think it would have been an interesting Bond.
I really like Timothy Dalton, but I don't really like his movies though. Like, it's
That
a
makes
problem,
sense.
you know,
Yeah.
because not the Roger, 'cause it's not Roger Moore. No, yeah, it is Roger Moore. Roger Moore's was stupid. Like,
Yeah.
they were just
They're over the top.
dumb comedies by the end of it. Like, anything where, you know, your movie is launching a hillbilly in a fucking police car into like a road sign or like a billboard, you've crossed a line,
Yeah.
you know?
That's Dukes of Hazzard territory.
Yeah, that's Cannonball Run.
Yeah.
Like, we already have that. Smokey and the Bandit. You know, like, because I remember hearing fucking, what's his name, Daniel Craig sort of talking. I don't know if he was complaining exactly, but it feels like a complaint. Whereas, like, there's no humor in the modern Bonds. It's like, well, because of fucking, you know, Austin Powers.
Yeah.
It's just like, so now, like, the humor in the fucking spy should have to be, like, almost entirely separate. And I was like, I don't think that's entirely true. You can do comedy that, like, because the Austin Powers style of comedy is a fucking fairly distinct. There's other ways you can have fucking
defined
jokes. Yeah.
very well.
But the idea that you can't have, like, word
I think
humor
it's fucked up.
or Bond being charming and kind of funny as well is nonsense.
It is.
But, like, yeah, don't do Roger Moore comedy because it's, like, cringy and dumb.
He
And-
doesn't fit.
No.
He can't deliver comedy well.
Although, I mean, if you wanted to just go fucking hard and just juxtapose a scene of a guy tied to a chair with a hole in it so his fucking nuts can be wailed on with, like, I don't know, like, yeah, again, just a fat American hillbilly cop in Monaco for some reason, just slipping over and, like, sitting on his own testicles the next scene. Like, just, you know, let's break some rules.
You know, sometimes I
fuck
wish
time.
I could peer into alternate realities where different movies happen with different actors. Because surely, somewhere there is a reality where Rodney Dangerfield is James Bond. Hey, Q, let's catch it. It gives me an erection.
Rodney Bonderfield. Are you able to do a sport? Or are you just running around looking in buildings?
I have to find Tails.
Ah, Christ.
Looks like I'm going to compete against Daisy.
I mean, as long as something happens. Because again, this is,
I've already done a few sports. Did the dash.
you've run twice.
Yeah, that was it.
Like, this is an Olympics. You know, I want to know what the gameplay of making Daisy fucking do the, you know, inverted Russian mutt flip. There was basically a move like that in the uneven bars. Like, yeah, it's called the Corbett flip, and I think they banned it because this Russian girl, like, because the
I think
uneven
I
bars,
remember that.
Yeah, it's like there's a high one and a low one.
Yeah.
And she swings off the high one and just slams clam first into the
Yeah,
low one
yeah.
and flips around it. And don't get me wrong, that is the most badass thing I've ever seen. That's absolutely cool.
All right. During each run-up, press
Look at his fucking little skip.
A. Repeatedly run faster and more time to perform your routine. Enter the commands, print screen.
All right, I figured it'd be something like
During a
that.
balance move, tilt, direction share screen. Okay. End of the routine to land. Okay. During a
Alright.
cartwheel, enter. Oh, Jesus.
All right. This is beating a boss in God of War.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Super
trained you for
move.
this.
Okay.
It's okay, you can do it.
All right. I believe you.
Because, like, there's this pocket-sized fucking black chick who does nuts shit. Like, it is ridiculous. Okay.
Okay, I get it.
All right, doing it.
Fuck you, Daisy.
Because imagine an actual furry doing that.
Oh,
There's a rhythm to it, Aaron.
I missed the circle.
Ah.
I'm still beating her.
They should have this be, like, outright combat somehow.
You want me down?
I mean, really, if you were wobbling... Because, again, I've seen these bitches do this shit. It's like, there's no wobbling.
And I
'Cause
missed.
if you wobbled in training, a Russian man will beat you. And not even with, like, a kendo stick. A fucking stick.
Yeah.
And then you'll be injected with puberty blockers.
No puberty for you.
Tits ruin gymnasts, man. Which is...
That one's fast.
That's another one of those things that, like, periods just cracks me up.
Yeah.
Because, like, I dated two girls. One did ballet, one did gymnastics. It's like, you had to stop that. Why? Because puberty came along and my tits and hips got bigger and I couldn't do it anymore. And I was like, oh, that's weird. When puberty came along for me, I just got stronger. And just better at sports and things.
Strongerer.
Yeah. Just stronger. That's funny. Yeah.
I don't need
Your
words. I'm
ruined your
stronger.
hobbies. Yeah. That's nuts.
Yeah, that sucks. Although,
I got bigger and better at
you
everything.
know, depend like some boys, if you're like a singer, especially before puberty,
Oh, yeah.
that can be rough.
I mean, like, you know, we all know that's got a fucking we're not making castrati anymore, though. Like, you know,
True.
we all know there's a time limit on that.
Castrati just sounds like a guy who really enjoys castration. Just fucking comes around. Oh shit, it's castrati. Hide your
There
children.
probably, like, no, the fuck thing is there probably was a dude whose job was that. And nobody asked questions.
Bring the castrati.
Yes.
He comes in with a little table.
Yeah, like a jar. Hello.
I have come for the shaping.
Yeah, that's the shaping. That's what he called it.
Yeah.
I'm here for the shaping. What do you do with the testicles? Do not ask the questions.
The testicles ask the questions.
Yes.
And then he just shakes the jar. Can't you hear them ask?
Yeah, you fucking milk them like an almond.
Alright. Tails is getting around town, man.
Died, because I know there's a photo of him. Imagine liking high-pitched singing so much you cut testicles off to ensure you got more of it. Imagine liking anything that fucking much. And I'm not talking about like a goat, you know. Hey kid, come here. You sing good. Oh, thanks. Are you gonna put me in a boy band? Or something like that.
Why is Tails in the urban park? You doing some skateboarding, Tails? Are you Tony Hawk?
Oh, fuck yeah. Is skateboarding allowed in the Olympics? I thought it was just a display sport.
I have no clue.
Where are we? Castrati. Curious, because I know... Strato. Oh, yeah, there's the picture. God, fuck, it looks weird. He's not supposed to do that. Strato. Okay, so castrati is the plural. All right.
Alright, apparently we're
Let's go
skateboarding.
castrati.
Cool. Yes. I will defeat Tails in skateboarding. We'll offer as many tricks as you can
The
within the
last
time
official
limit.
castrato, Alessandro Morici, retired from the Sistine Chapel in 1913. Though some historians suspect that Domenico Mancini, who sang in the papal choir until 1959, was a secret castrato. I think there are, like, recordings of him as well. Like, And there we are. Alessandro Morici sings Ave Maria. All right, look. For some cursed fucking reason, my browser only brings things up in YouTube and not YouTube Advanced, in spite of the fact that I've done everything to tell it to fucking bring it up in the thing that won't show me a 5-minute ad before I hear a man with no testicles sing Ave fucking Maria! Who advertises before that?
The castrati?
Yeah, like what the fuck are you gonna try and peddle fucking... You know what I want people to associate my product with? Non-consensual child testicle removing. You know, just balling a kid. Dun, 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 dun. Fuck yeah, remix. Dun, 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 dun. How does it feel? Because if it doesn't play reasonably well, there is no fucking excuse for that.
Feels pretty good.
Because, like, you know, this isn't the 80s. A video game can have 4 different engines in it that work. And I expect that. Super trick.
Trying.
You gotta jump, like, at the end, like in...
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
See more. Hey, there we go.
Oof. Woo! I don't know, maybe they have put skate. Maybe the teens won. And they got
which
to
ones
keep...
are? Alright, that one.
They got to keep the fucking rec center and put fucking skateboarding in the Olympics.
Excellent. Alright,
As an adult, I understand why you'd want to put that energy down.
How do I get the soup to come out? Hold R.
Just support
That's
it
what
emotionally.
I'm doing.
You're holding R as you go up.
I'm holding R the whole time, yeah. Alright, there it goes. I mean, I guess.
Luigi! This absolutely needs Mario covers of the songs from, like, you know, Tony Hawk. So, like, just, you know, Guerrilla Radio, but with, like, Luigi noises. Or like, yeah, or like the weird gibberish from the fucking Game Boy Advance game.
It's so, I love it. It's so charming. This is so good. Alright, Tails, I fucked on you. You suck.
Yeah, that's abysmal.
Yeah, you do get more speed when you press A as you land. But if you do any jumps that aren't on ramps, you just lose all momentum, and that does not feel good.
I'm gonna look. That's what I'll do. I'll spend some of my like stimulus money on putting ads for us in front of exclusively videos about castrated male singers. You know, like hearing weird ballless men. Aaron Costello.
Hey, you gotta put your name attached to it too. Thank you. I cannot be alone.
I'm the
in
guy
this.
that collects the testicles. Then I eat them and they make me stronger.
Secret trick.
You know.
Oh.
Like, yeah. Men being muted so they sing good. Vegemite.
Long jump. Wait, you're fucking making Bowser do the long jump?
Yeah. I think, yeah. Shut up, Mario. All right. Don't need to tell me that, Toad.
I'll be over here like a bitch.
I'll be over here. A big giant bitch. That I am.
Toad is basically Squeak from Basketball.
Oh, yeah. It really is. God, it's kind of sound the same, too.
You get close, hold B.
There was a kid in my class that looked just like in high school. That looked just like that.
Oh,
just
really?
like him. Yeah. So every time he'd, like, if we got into fucking history before he did, when he walked into the classroom, I'd go, and Chota Boy! And I did that long enough that everybody was calling him Chota Boy. And he got really annoyed with me about that and said it was bullshit. Great job.
It did not do the, like, thing it said to do. So it goes, press A to repeatedly run. When you get to close to the folder, hold B to start the jump. And that's what I did. I held the B, and that fucking look, that did not come up.
It did not.
So, give me video game. Because I don't know what the fuck
Yeah.
I did wrong.
We probably pushed the wrong button at some point.
There it goes.
All right,
you can
long
just go
jump
straight
there,
up.
Aaron. The absolute best part was, though, at schoolies.
that business is doing, it's actually fixing it.
Absolutely want that fixed. I'm gonna.
Taking it into high gear. Let's see how it went.
But yeah, when he was at school, he's walking around. Someone's just pointed at him and gone, "China boy!" And that
Amazing.
fucking
Yeah, play again. I'm not happy
That was
with that.
played by Dian Bashar, which is a fucking
yeah.
insane name.
It is an insane name.
Swift as the wind. And the result is
Bashar shared an apartment with Parker and Stone up until 1997, when basketball was in the works. Parker asked David Zucker to change the script to allow for 3 players on each team, so they could get his friend in the film. That's nice of them. In 1998, Bashar won a Leonardo da Vinci Award from the Beaux Arts Society for his role in basketball. It's weird.
on the final jump.
What does he do? Like, is he acting? Because, like, sometimes they,
And the result is
you know, I mean, he's act.
Ow.
It says he's an actor. I mean,
Classy is proudly sponsored completely by its fans. We thank you for your support.
It expanded somehow. I'll have you know